Welcome to Meet Your Needham Merchants. My name is Mark Silverman. I'm your host. Today we're with Bill Kuhlman of Kuhlman Residential. How did you get into the real estate business?
Well, in 1988, I was looking for a career change. And I was talking with a friend who said, gee, you know, I think you've got the personality for it. I think you'd be really good at real estate. So I took the licensing course, and the rest is history.
Well, there are thousands of realtors. Everybody's a realtor. How are you different?
I'm always looking for something new to help not only my business, but also my clients. Buyers these days are really looking for more of a finished product. Through making a few targeted suggestions as far as improvements, maybe doing a little cleanup here or there, maybe changing an appliance. Often for very little money, a seller can improve the selling price of their property by $10, $15, $50, $100, $150,000.
What are some of the things that you most commonly recommend to a homeowner as far as preparing their home for sale?
Declutter the house. That is the number one thing. But beyond that, there are some things that are relatively low cost and really big bang for the buck. The obvious one most people know about is painting. Another one that a lot of people miss is refinishing the floors. Refinishing the floors helps people give that wow when they walk in. You've likely made the sale when a buyer walks into a home. They take a look around, they pause for a second, and they go, wow.
Now the house is ready to promote. How do you promote the home?
Print advertising, especially for real estate, has really dropped off the mark. By and large, buyers are finding properties online. I hire a professional videographer and photographer. He uses real video. He doesn't just take photos and have them pan back and forth. That's a lot of people call that a video tour or a home tour. To me, that doesn't measure up in today's world. If it doesn't leave a first-class impression of that property, you're always going to have the feeling in the buyer's mind that this isn't a first-class home.
Do you find that most people have realistic expectations of the value of their home, or are you often telling them, we need to discuss this a little further, let me show you some comps?
Most traditional agents will say, oh yeah, sellers have an inflated view of what they can get. What I've found in the last few years is that partly because it's a strong market and largely because sellers don't see the potential, the untapped potential that's in their home to maybe sell it for $50,000 or $100,000 more. I have found, I would say in my experience in the last 3 years, I have counseled sellers more often to ask a higher price than they expected.
Earlier you were quoting some pretty interesting statistics about your recent track record on your sales.
Well, yes, with respect to working as a buyer's agent, out of my last 13 buyers over the previous 18, 20 months, 12 of those 13 buyers have closed on the first property on which they made an offer. And most of them were in multiple offer situations, and there was only one that had the highest price offer. All the rest were chosen because I had done a great job of promoting all those other things that were not just about the price.
Well, it seems like you have a terrific program. You've certainly been successful with it, and I thank you for telling us all about it.
No, thank you, Mark.
For more information, go to discoverneedham.com. Remember, always shop Needham first.